You're single and ready to mingle, but how is one to find their special someone with plenty of fish in the sea? Joining us on how to tap into intuitive dating is New York Times bestselling author and practicing intuitive, Laura Day. Welcome, Laura.
Thank you.
Yeah, so Laura, tell us, what is
Excited to be.
intuitive dating?
So most of us go about dating the wrong way. We have this list of things we're looking for, usually based on the past. And if you're single, probably the past hasn't quite worked out for you. So intuitive dating is really opening yourself up in a way that you are looking for what it is you want. Most of us have had an experience, a conscious experience of telepathy. Someone calls, you're just thinking of them. They call you, you were just, those kinds of connections. So the first thing to do with intuitive dating is to really go back, not to what you're looking for, but go back to how do you want to feel in a relationship? And then the information that you're sending out is information that will attract what it is you want to attract.
And what are some other important strategies under the intuitive dating umbrella?
So step into what you want. Find those experiences in your daily life right now. Because when you do, again, the message that you're sending out is for what you want. In a sense, it's a call for what you want, as opposed to a repetition of what you had. And that's what most of us do. We have this knee jerk response. The other thing is to disconnect from that telepathy, that conversation in old relationships, because those relationships take space where new relationships could be placed. So when you start those conversations, and we all do it, and we do it hundreds of times a day with an old relationship, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a loved one, but one that isn't bringing you what you want, redirect to speaking as the person you want to be in a relationship to the people who want to be in that relationship with
And
you.
how can someone's agenda, let's say, in love get in the way? And how can they navigate around that?
So people always confuse creativity and intuition. Creativity is based on what you've experienced in the past. Intuition is based on everything that's out there that you could possibly have. So it's really important to, again, be the person you want to be. So when you're on a date, or when you're, looking on the internet, how does even that picture make you feel? Does it make you feel like the person you want to be? Or does it make you leave yourself with some kind of patterned need or patterned thing you need affirmed? Be the person that you want to be in relationship. And very quickly, you'll notice how those relationships begin to approach you. And then, of course, what you want to do is to pause before reacting, because we all react in these patterned ways that often keep something new and appropriate
Mhm.
out of our lives. So pause and notice, okay, who do I want to be right now, right here?
And we talked about intuitive dating and navigating new relationships, but what role does intuition have in navigating heartbreak?
So heartbreak is that dialogue that we have with someone we love, and when we break up, that person takes the all the good feelings that we had, that relationship gave us. Part of the way that we can recover is, and it takes discipline, it is not easy, is to firstly find those experiences, even with friends, even in a book, in a show, dancing, find those experiences in yourself. And when you continue those dialogues that we all have when we're in relationship, when we continue those dialogues, redirect your thoughts to a dialogue with your future love. It is so hard to do, and it is so important. And what often happens when you stop that conversation
Yeah.
with someone who's been in your life, that person often approaches you with apology and in a whole new way. Why should the person make amends? Why should the person pick up the phone when you're already giving them all that attention?
Mm.
There is over 50 years of research on telepathy at major universities but someone you want to be involved with. And people here, even people that are outside of your immediate environment.
All helpful tips. Laura, thanks for teaching us about intuitive dating. And for more tips from Laura, including checking out her blog, visit lauraday.com.